Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Okay, so I've got a few things. First off, the camera angle is going to be weird this week. I got a new camera, but the microphone really sucks on it. So it's a bit of a weird setup, and I'm going to be speaking louder than I normally do to make sure that it picks up what I'm saying. Secondly, if you're familiar with YouTube, I am thinking of setting up Patreon, probably for the 1st of September. That's when I'll begin. And what I'm going to do with Patreon is when I get enough people following on Patreon, I will start doing a Saturday Night Live stream on YouTube, just like I do on TikTok. But also, I will be doing a second set of videos each week. I'll continue doing the generals for everybody, but I'll put up a second set of videos, the same thing, pile 1, 2, or 3, but you'll be able to ask a question and choose whichever pile, and I will be answering that question as best I can. Obviously it's general, but still I'll be answering that question, and it will be a different kind of format with the cards, a different sort of setup than the general. Okay, so I'm just floating that idea now, but as always, choose pile 1, 2, or 3, whichever one resonates with you. Hope these videos help, and blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, if you didn't see the intro, I've got a new camera. Unfortunately, the microphone on it really sucks, so I've got a weird setup going on this week, but I will have a better one next week. I'm not sure how I'm editing this together just yet, but I'm also going to have to speak louder than usual. Also, I'm starting Patreon 1st of September. Check out the intro for all the details. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your spread. Okay, so we've got this surrender card here. This is your overall card, so I'm going to put it down in a sec, but I'll put it up on screen digitally or something, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so this is the surrender card. There is something that you have to give up or give into, and this isn't a bad thing. Sometimes we need to surrender ourselves to the fact that you know, people want to help us, and it's like just let them. You know, it's a positive sort of surrender to it's not, this isn't giving up. This isn't heartbreak. This isn't sadness that, okay, I'm just going to give up because everything sucks. No, it's kind of like, sometimes you have to just roll with the punches and go with the flow. Sometimes our hard work seems like it's not paying off. And this is kind of surrender that stress and that worry and that anxiety. Just know that it is going to be okay. This isn't surrender because everything's going to suck and the ship's going to sink, okay? Now I'm going to put that aside, and I'll pull out the first card. Now the first card out is the connection card, and this is really good. So I'm going to put the other 2 cards there. This is, you are going to start feeling reconnected to things. This is by getting rid of this stress, by surrendering to the fact that right now there's not much more that you can do. This is life. This is how it's going. Once you kind of surrender to that, once you kind of accept that, then you can let go of all the negativity and the stress and the worry and the depression and all that. And it is like a weight off your shoulders. Even if things are crap at the moment, let go of that stress and that worry, because there's not much, there's nothing more you can do about it. Now, this connection card is saying by doing that, you are going to start feeling reconnected, like you're back into the swing of things. You're going to, even whether things are crap or they're good, because I'm not necessarily saying that there's crap around you, but whether they're crap or they're good, you're going to start feeling like yourself again, and you're going to be comfortable with yourself, and it's almost like, okay, well, now I'm over that, I'm going to move forward. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting for you this week, okay? Now, the second card out is the overseas travel card. So this is great. This is a lot of movement. Hold on, I'll just zoom out just a little bit. This is the overseas travel card. A lot of movement. So this is movement ahead. And this is big movement. So it's almost like there's a universal lesson or something here this week that you need to learn to just surrender to life. Surrender to whatever's going to happen. And what I mean by that is, if you're trying to do everything in your power to move your life forward and you don't feel like you're getting anywhere, and there's nothing more you can do. You need to surrender to the fact that you've done everything that you can. And once that energy lifts, that could be the lesson that you need to learn, and then there is going to be movement. Okay, so this is kind of like, again, if you're trying to help an alcoholic, and you've done everything possible, but they're not ready to accept that they're an alcoholic, well, then it's time to walk away and surrender to the fact that this is the situation. And you know what? You'll start feeling better about yourself, and you never know. That could be exactly what that alcoholic needs, is some space, and, oh, they've given up on me. Well, maybe I really am an alcoholic. And then there's change there. There's movement. Okay? I hope this is making sense, because this is what I'm picking up. Now, look, I need you to forget about other people for the next week or so. This is a spirit energy, positive energy, and you can see all the people on the card. It is upside down. It's look, that does normally mean a lack of support, a lack of unity around you. However, I don't think that that's what it's saying. I actually think you need to step away from people. You need to get your energy back. This is what the surrender card is about. Letting go of all that stress and that worry and worrying about other people, because there's only so much you can do, and you get to that point where you're so wound up you can't think clearly. Oh, apologies, I thought I had my phone on silent. And so you need to take that step back, and you need to stop worrying about everybody else at the moment and start worrying about yourself. And I don't mean worry about yourself, but try and get that energy back and calm down and be like, look, I've got problems, you've got problems, they've got problems, everyone's got problems. At the end of the day, there's only so much each of us can do, and we need to utilize as much energy for ourselves first before going ahead and helping other people. Okay? Guys, I really do hope that helped. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic.com, my website, or through the socials. Don't forget about checking out the intro, because I will be putting up videos for Patreons that only Patreons will be able to view on YouTube. These general readings for everybody free of charge are not going anywhere. But there are also other benefits that I'm going to put into place. So, guys, I really hope that helped. And don't forget, I'm live on TikTok every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Till next week, guys, blessed be. Hi, guys. Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, so if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. Before we get into it, guys, if you didn't watch the intro, just very quickly, new camera, really bad microphone, so I'm speaking louder than usual. Different setup, it will change back to what it was. And I am starting Patreon 1st of September, so there'll be videos up specifically for people that are Patreons on YouTube. These free general readings not going anywhere, they're still going to be available. Okay, so check out the intro for more details. Okay, so your overall card for this week is an ending card. Okay, so this is autumn. Now, for the overall card, guys, I'm going to hold it up, and then I'll put the other 3 cards up in a sec. Okay, so this is an ending card. This is a good ending. This is finally saying goodbye to something finally leaving your life that you no longer needed. So, look, a lot of times this comes up with end of contracts, end of phone contracts and stuff like that. It could be, you know, saying goodbye. Look, this could be saying goodbye to a loved one. I'm not talking about life and death on stream, but it's a positive thing. So, this could be that a toxic friend, a toxic family member, a toxic workplace, you're leaving it behind. But either way, this is a good ending. And look, honestly, for some people, it's not going to feel like a good ending at the moment. Nobody likes change, and especially when something comes to an end. But remember this empty book, you get to write down your future and what you want to manifest, okay? You also need to write down what went wrong, what you could have changed, all of that stuff. Not to beat yourself up about it, but to use that moving forward in the future. Okay, now I'm going to put that card down and maybe edit it in there. I don't know how I'm going to edit it this week, but let's just give it a look. Okay, so your first card out is the Summertime card. So this is actually really good. This is rest and relaxation. This is the need to just chill and relax. Okay, so a lot of times when there is an ending, we need time to adjust to that, to get over it, to enjoy the fact that something has like, again, if it was a phone contract, enjoy the fact that you've got that extra money week to week or month to month. You know, if it is a toxic person that has left your life, enjoy the peace and quiet with them gone. Do you know what I'm saying? This is a time of resting and relaxing and enjoying what you have and thanking your blessings. Okay? Now, the next card over is the connection card, and this is very good. This is you feeling yourself again. Wow, that sounded wrong. Feeling like yourself again. This is getting your energy back, your focus back. Sometimes there are people, whether they be friends or a relationship, that come into our lives and there's a lot of drama or there's a lot of whatever, and we're only focused on this one thing, this relationship or what's going on there. Once that ends and that's gone, then it's like we come out of this fog and we get to really start focusing again. And it's like, okay, well, now I need to do this, or now I know that I don't like that, I like this, I'm going to follow my heart here. So this is this connection of getting yourself, feeling yourself again, reconnecting with people, reconnecting with things. You might start watching your favorite TV show again. You know, this is a good feeling. It's almost like a coming home sort of feeling. Okay, now the last card here is the overseas travel card, and this is movement. This is ironically, this whole reading is very similar to reading 1, but this is movement forward. This is progress. This is moving on from a situation. So you've got that ending, and this is like you're resting, relaxing, processing everything that's happened, starting to feel better, starting to feel reconnected with things, like you're on the right path again. And this is movement forward. This is, look, the boat hasn't sunk. This is movement forward. It's going to continue. There's leaps and bounds for you here. There's a lot of progress, a lot of headed in the right direction, a lot of determination, a lot of confidence. Okay? Guys, I am just doing short ones this week, so I'm going to leave it there. I really do hope that helps. If you want a full reading, you can contact me through my website, The Green Psychic. I'm live every Sunday night on TikTok at 7 p.m. Don't forget to watch the intro this week to see if you're interested in the Patreon that I'm going to set up in September. Apart from all of that, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week. Blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, The Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay guys, before we get into it, please watch the intro this week. I'm setting up Patreon for September, which is going to be advantageous for people. Also, I've got my new camera, except the microphone really sucks. So I've got a different setup this week. Oh, just hang there. Yep, great, fantastic. So just bear with me. Okay, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Your overall card is the Sadness and Heartbreak card. Okay, so this is your overall card. I'm going to hold it up because I can't stick it up there. I might digitally put it in, I don't know. But it's the Sadness and Heartbreak card. It's upside down, so there is a lot of healing going on. This can also talk about people coming back into your life, or a healing, a reconciliation of some sort. But this is actually getting on top of heartbreak and sadness and depression in general. Okay, now I'm tending more to this is self-healing. It's not involving other people. It's you feeling better. It's you starting to get your energy back. That's kind of the vibe, the energy flow this week is about healing, moving on, letting go of the past. Okay, so this is actually really good. Now, your first card out is the Separation card. Okay, so wow, again, this is Separation upside down. So you do have 2 cards here of reconciliation. When the Sadness card is upside down, it's 2 pieces of the heart coming back together. You also got the Separation card here, which is upside down. So it's reconnecting, it's reconciliation, it's look, it could be family or friends come to visit. It could be a past love or a past relationship coming back. It could be a past employer reaching out to see if there's if you're looking for a job. But there is a lot of catching up with people of the past, from the past. There is that. There also is resolution, like something coming full circle, like, you know, let's use a relationship, for example. You know, you have your fight, you break up, you go your separate ways. Normally everybody's angry at each other. There's a bit of fighting back and forth. Over time, people calm down, they accept the mistakes and everything that happened, and you might bump into these people and you're in a better headspace and you're like, look, it sucks that it ended the way that it did, but I'm thankful for having you in my life for that period of time because we did have fun, or I did learn a lot. And they're going to be saying the same thing to you. That's kind of this sort of energy. It doesn't actually mean that you're getting back with somebody from the past, quite possibly, but it's more about coming full circle and having the completion. Okay, so this is good. This is the positive energy card, and you can see all these people down here. So I feel like a lot of opportunity, a lot of outings, a lot of invitations, a lot of it's almost like you're in a good headspace, and then all of a sudden people are like, hey, do you want to do this? And blah, 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 blah. Because the energy is starting to get that for everybody, where it's like people are coming out of their cocoons at the moment, which is really good. But there is a lot of positive energy for you. So just live in that positive energy. Take it with you. If anything starts to get you upset or angry or depressed, just ignore it. Just wave it off and just concentrate on, no, I'm happy at the moment and I'm going to enjoy this positivity. Okay? Now, your last card here is the Mind, Body, and Spirit card. It's the Balance card, okay? So this is, again, coming full circle. This acceptance of everything that's happened in your past. This is healing. This is letting go of trauma and baggage. As I said, as I always say, when you have something painful you need to deal with baggage-wise, the 3 steps are to process it, so to go through it and look at it from both sides. Accept that whatever happened has happened. You know, you did your best. They may have not, but whatever's happened, the fact is you have to accept it because it's happened. Doesn't matter whether you want to or not. You just need to accept that, you know, you may have gone, you know, lent your friend $20,000, and instead of paying that back or talking to you, they may have thrown the friendship away. That can be very painful, but you need to accept that that's exactly what happened, and it has happened, and it hurts, and, you know, you can't believe that you've been used and abused, and can't believe you're out of pocket all that money, but then you move on and you let it go and be like, well, I've learned, so moving forward, I'm never going to do that again, okay? And this is where you get this confidence and this positivity and this balance of, well, yes, I've gone through crap, but there's also positivity in my life, and it's like I want to live in the positivity rather than the negativity, okay? Because remember, what you send out, you get back. And I'm not just talking about karma. It's a scientific principle. The energy that you send out, you attract the same thing. So if you send out negativity, even in the Bible, evil begets evil. If you send out negativity, if you're in a negative headspace and angry and upset all the time, that's what you're going to attract. If you learn to process and let go of that trauma and live in a positive headspace, then literally sunshine and rainbows. So I really hope that helps, guys. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenpsychic.com, my website, or through the socials. I will be live on TikTok at 7 p.m. every Saturday night. Again, please don't forget to check out the intro so you can see if you're interested in doing the Patreon, which I'll be starting in September on YouTube. All right, guys, until next week, blessed be.